Okay, welcome everybody to our Healthy Happy Half Hour. Super excited to have you on here with us tonight. And my name is Michelle Teglamonte, and I'm going to be hosting this event along with Crystal Wilkinson tonight. And we're here tonight because we want to network with mission-driven people, and we're actually here to talk about the topic of family health. And you've been invited to this because whoever invited you respects you, and they want you to know what we're up to. And so we're going to have a relaxed and fun event here tonight. We're not going to ask you to buy anything or do anything or sign up for anything, but we're going to share some quick information, and we're going to share our stories. And we hope that you'll enjoy listening, and maybe you'll think of somebody in your life that needs to hear this message. So we truly appreciate you being here with us. So to kick it off, I'm going to ask you a question. Would you agree that being healthy today can be challenging? Yeah, I every time I ask that question, I mean, I don't really think I've ever had anybody say, "Oh no, it's super easy," right? I mean, we all want to look good and feel good and live a long life, and we know that it's our responsibility to try to make that happen. But there's a lot of conflicting information out there. There's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of fads out there and things like that, and so it can be complicated and confusing, and that really can make it very unpleasant. So that's where we come in, and we're going to introduce you tonight to a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. And Crystal and I, along with thousands of others, are part of a unique community where together we are taking our health back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. And so the goal of the Healthy Living Revolution is to come alongside families and individuals and who want better health and meet them where they are. We want to empower positive changes along the way. And so we're going to take you through 3 doorways tonight that we use to inspire healthy living around the world. And the first one is free resources. The second one is nutritional support. And the third is the organization that makes it all possible.
And I'm going to take you through the first 2 doorways, and the first one being the free resources. The team at the Healthy Living Revolution has created this amazing website that anybody here can get access to. So whoever invited you can send you the link. But what you'll find on that website is a cookbook with clean and easy recipes for when you're not feeling creative or maybe you don't know what to do in the kitchen. They're nice and simple. There is a bunch of short webinars on trending health topics, so things that are of concern or things that are new, and this is a reliable source for you to get information on them. I apologize about the dogs.
Okay.
The other things that are on there are a home fitness series, and so what that is a bunch of videos for you to watch in the comfort of your own home, and they're nice and short and they're super simple. And I'm telling you, anybody at any level of fitness can use these, and they're really fantastic. And then there's some information about our Strong Start program, which is designed to raise up a generation of active, healthy children with a positive body image and good nutritional habits, which is super important because our kids are going to be our future. So again, you can reach out to the person who invited you if you want that link. The second doorway is nutritional support. So we're committing to helping others through nutrition, which is the foundation of good health. We know that we have to flood our bodies with the most important foods that we can eat, which are raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. They're not just good for you, but they're absolutely critical to your health. We're supposed to eat a wide variety of 9 to 13 servings a day. I'm so sorry about the dogs.
It's okay.
So we're supposed to eat 9 to 13 servings a day, and it's almost impossible to do that. So if you think back on this last week, how many times have you been able to get 9 to 13 servings of fruits, veggies, and berries? I'm a super good eater, and even I can't do it. So if you can do it, congratulations. Even the best eaters need help, and that's why we're here and so thankful to offer the nutritional support that Juice Plus offers.
Yeah, so I'm going to share Juice Plus with you. It's 30 different raw, vine-ripened whole foods. It's non-GMO. It's NSF certified to be pure, and I have the fruits and veggies here and the berries. When you add the berries, that's when you get 30. We call it a salad in a capsule, but it's non-GMO, it's NSF certified. I think I already said that. And really, here's what we want you to know is that the process that the plants go through to be encapsulated or put in chewable form, this is the veggie capsules right here. First of all, the fruits, veggies, and berries are completely vine ripened. They remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed. And then they're ground up, which is better than simply juicing. We use the entire whole food, the skin, the leaves, the seed, and everything, as long as it's possible to do that. So for example, the skin of the pineapple and the pit of the peach are not used, but pretty much everything else is used. And that's important to know because in an orange, for example, up to 80% of the nutrition is in the peel. And most people are not eating orange peels. I know I'm not. So then we take that liquid that's left from pulverizing the fruits and veggies, and it's slowly dried at low temperatures, and that preserves all of the live nutrients. And then it's blended and put into capsules or chewables. There's a chewable form of Juice Plus as well. And here's what I love about it. First of all, it is scientifically proven. It is the most thoroughly researched nutritional product in the world. There are almost 40 studies that have been done on Juice Plus, published in peer-reviewed medical journals, and there are several more on the way in the future. This is food. It's not a vitamin. It's important to know that. This has a nutrition label on it, just like what you'd see on a bag of frozen broccoli in the grocery store. And so you can't overdose on food. There's no safety lid on there. You can see that. And it's safe for anybody of all ages. So there's no warning label on this. And pregnant mamas, nursing mamas, children, elderly, even professional athletes can rely on Juice Plus because we have that NSF certification on there. If you can see that down there, NSF and kosher. And that basically shows that there's no contaminants in Juice Plus at all.
And we have a few other really exciting products as well that I'll chat with you about. The first one that I really love is the Omega Blend. And the part about the Omega Blend that makes us unique is that it is vegan, which makes it sustainable and safe. And so we avoid the fish and the rancid oils, and we go straight to the source that the fish are getting it from. And so this includes omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And we encapsulate it using a low temperature technology. So there's no heat to hurt those delicate oils and damage them and make them go rancid. The other, there's a couple other products, and one of them is the chocolate and vanilla complete shake mix. These are super delicious. They're vegan, they're gluten-free, and the whole food protein. They have fiber, amino acids, and fruits and vegetables in them. These are absolutely amazing as a quick breakfast. You can use them as a post-workout recovery, which is why I absolutely love them. And or you can just use them as a healthy snack. If you're not sure what to eat, you can just whip up a shake really quickly. So they're nice and easy to work with. The last couple products that we have are our complete bars, which are a snack bar that you can have on the go, and our Tower Garden, which you can see behind Michelle there.
Yeah.
And they're both excellent ways to add more whole foods to your diet. So these products are one of the biggest reasons that people decide to partner up with Juice Plus. And so when I mean partner up, I mean like by using the products and adding them to your life. And so when I was first introduced to Juice Plus, I had been about 5 years in of eating clean and healthy and on my own journey. And I can tell you that it was challenging. I had ups and downs. I made mistakes. I struggled to learn what was good for me through trial and error. I spent tons of time in the kitchen. And so when I was introduced to Juice Plus and I seen how simple this is, and I didn't have to fight with my kids because they didn't like the color red that day, or they don't like sweet potatoes or whatever it is I cooked, and I had to worry about whether or not they were getting what they needed. When I found Juice Plus and knew that I could get all these fruits and veggies into my family and into myself without the argument in a super simple way, it was like peace of mind for me. And so when I decided to jump in, I didn't expect to see many results because I was already doing everything I was supposed to be doing in the kitchen. And so I thought, this is just peace of mind. That's all that I'm going to get from this, and I'm satisfied with that so that I know that my family is getting what they need. But what happened was I did get results. So my skin was brighter and my nails grew stronger and I was sleeping better and I still had more energy, and it really brought to the forefront just how important this stuff really is and just how limited we are in the kitchen. So you have to have the time to spend in the kitchen if you want to eat healthy. You have to have the money to buy all of the produce, and you have to have the palate to eat a wide variety, and not everybody can do that. I'm a rare breed who will eat something that I don't like the taste of because I know that it's good for me. So this product makes it super simple for you to get all those things into, whether you like the taste of them or not.
I love that. And it's so funny because I started from the completely opposite end of the spectrum. I didn't know what I didn't know, and I was not healthy, and I was not eating enough produce. I knew intuitively that it was good for me, but I was not getting enough on my fork and in my mouth. And when we learned about this, our girls, this was like almost 19 years ago. My girls were 9 months old and 2.5, and we were sick all the time. I was leaving work to take them to the pediatrician's office at least once every month, each of them. I was unable, if I got a cold, I was unable to get rid of it by myself. I couldn't get over a cold. It always turned into bronchitis or sinus infections or both. Typically the sinus infection would come first, and then it would spiral into bronchitis. And I even got pleurisy one winter. And I watched my little girls get upper respiratory infections where I was having to pump them filled with, I was taking tons of antibiotics, and I was giving them that nasty pink medicine all the time. And my husband was traveling a lot. We were both working very, very high stress jobs. He was traveling a ton, and he would get lung infections from the airplanes. And when he got sick, he knew how to do it right. He scared me all the time. So when we learned about this, I was kind of at the place where I had gone on a little journey to try to figure out what we could do to get healthier. I had my immune system checked. I was told, yes, you're right, your immune system's in terrible shape, but you just need to get more sleep. That was the advice. That's the only advice that doctor could give me. And then a couple months later, on a divine appointment, I really believe, I walked into a chiropractor's office for something completely unrelated, and I learned about Juice Plus. I learned that I could flood my body with fruits and veggies and berries, and actually at that time it was just fruits and veggies. There was no berry blend, and that there were gummies for my babies, and it was safe and it was researched. I think there were maybe 4 studies that had been done at that point. It completely changed our lives immediately. Like I was like, I need that in my body now. I need it in my girls' bodies now. And they immediately saw tremendous results, tremendous transformation to their health. And my husband and I eventually noticed that we were not getting sick as often. And then it got to the point where we just weren't getting sick anymore at all. So it was like somebody threw a life preserver at me. Like I never could have imagined. And I still don't know. I know I'd be in full-blown autoimmune disorder if I hadn't learned about this. So it's changed our lives. And because of that, and you'll get to hear my story here in a minute, but because of that, I felt like a moral and ethical obligation to share this with people. And that's when I decided to join the business community. And so we're going to switch gears right now. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Our Freedom Revolution is our business community. And the main mission of the Juice Plus company, honestly, is to bring freedom through improved health. It's really important that you know that about 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers who have no affiliation with the company. So this is not a situation where everybody that takes it has to become a member or become a representative. But serving those people, those customers, are those of us who have partnered with the Juice Plus company as a business opportunity. And we are paid well to do a lot of good. And so it's really fun and very gratifying to be able to help people and get paid well to do that too. So we hope that when you're listening to our stories, you'll think of somebody in your life who needs to hear what's possible for them. And so first, we're going to address 2 common questions about the company. And the first one is, how does it work? And anybody 18 years or older can own their own virtual franchise. It's $50 a year to own your own worldwide franchise. Representatives have an online office and a personal website, so we can run our business from any device, anytime, anywhere. And we earn residual income simply by sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth. And the company really honestly does the rest. They make it, they deliver it, they bill and collect from our customers, and they pay us every month by direct deposit and help us keep track of all of our reports and everything. There's no inventory to keep. Everything I showed you tonight came off my own kitchen counter. So I don't have to have a huge inventory outlay. So the cost of doing business is incredibly, incredibly low. What I love most about our business plan, though, is that all commission levels are permanent, and that there are no quotas and there are no minimums. So you can really honestly choose to do this at your own pace. You have the freedom to decide that you want to just share this as you live your life, or you want to go and move into this as a true business opportunity. There are no glass ceilings on income or any territorial restrictions. We are a worldwide company. We're in 30 different countries, and when you become a part of this company, you have a worldwide business for $50 a year.
And so the second question is, what is so great about the Juice Plus company? And I'm going to share a few little facts with you. The first one being that it was formed almost 50 years ago by the president and founder, Jay Martin, who is still involved in the business today. We're a privately held company, debt-free, and a multi-billion-dollar company, which not everybody can say. We offer family benefits. So at the top levels or the top positions, these benefits include medical, dental, disability, life insurance, long-term care, chiropractic, prescriptions, as well as college assistance, holiday bonus, and monthly expense allowance, which even people with really good jobs can't always say that they have all of those things on there. So this business can be a short-term cash thing, or it can be long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. And the other thing that I love about the company is that we don't just inspire healthy living, but we inspire healthy giving as well. So we have impacted over 1 million families so far with free Juice Plus for children through the Family Health Study. We're the titled sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon Weekend and highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club and Volunteers of America. So if you'd like to know more about that, you can ask us afterwards if you like, or ask the person who invited you, and we can explain in more detail about that. But so with those details there, I'm going to share a little bit with you about why I decided to jump in on the business. So my background was in management. I spent years climbing that corporate ladder, and I was working my way up. But what I started to notice is that the more time I spent there, the more I noticed that things were never good enough. It didn't matter how much work I did, it was never enough. So if I did more, there was no pat on the back, I was just given more. So it really didn't encourage me to push to do more for them. They were very focused on the negative, which bothered me. I don't like negative, I like positive, I like happy, right? But everyone was always focused on the negative. It didn't matter if you did well. Yesterday, what did you miss, or what could you have done better? They never wanted to focus on the good. I wasn't allowed to be friendly with my employees. Like I said, I was in management, and so I had to keep this distant, non-caring attitude towards them. And that really bothered me because I love people, and I love to learn about their families and their lives, and I wasn't allowed to talk to them about that. My bonuses as a manager were paid to me on other people's work. It wasn't things that I had control over. It was what that guy had to do for his job is how they created my bonus. So he didn't care about me or my bonus, and he didn't care about doing his job. So it really wasn't a great environment to try and encourage hard work. And after a little while, the pressure started to come home with me. I started to get frustrated, and I was upset all the time. And I found that eventually my Sundays were completely shot. The only day I had was Saturday to unwind, and then by Sunday I was so stressed out and anxious about going to work on Monday that I couldn't even enjoy my family. And so when I heard about Juice Plus, it covered all of this for me. You know, that I can work with whoever I want. I get to choose. And my favorite part is that I can be best friends with the people that I work with. I can be as friendly with them as I want. I can spend as much time talking to them about their families as I want. And that makes me feel really good. My bonus is paid on my results. If I work hard, I get the bonus. It has nothing to do with what other people did. So that's huge. It really does inspire us to do more. All of the Juice Plus products are consumable. So if you're going to jump into business with somebody, I really think that consumable is the best way to go, because it's easier to maintain and sustain your business. There's no overhead. Like Michelle said, we don't have to put a lot of money into this. It's $50 a year, and it's super simple. And so those are just some of the reasons. And I can turn it over to Michelle now, but that's why I decided to join.
And we're so glad you did, and especially because that amazing story about the community. And I love getting to work with my Juice Plus partners. So like I said, I really felt like I had a moral obligation to share the nutrition piece with people. And I was still working at my corporate job when I learned about this company, and I pushed it away for a long time. But then when I finally decided, my husband and I decided it was time for me to be home, just so we could create some balance. I mean, I was working over 60 hours a week. He was traveling every single week, and we had 2 toddlers. And so we never felt like we had enough time together as a family, and no balance at all. And so it was time for me to be home. And I never really thought that I'd be a stay-at-home mom. I had worked really hard to reach that level of executive management with the company that I was with. And so that was a tough thing for me to kind of give up that identity and and come home. Although I knew it was the best decision for our family, and I was so excited to be able to be home to raise our girls, I still wanted something that was going to be able to allow me to keep my own identity and use my brain. I'm a lifelong learner. I love to learn. I love to teach. And so it's been such an amazing gift for me to be able to be a part of that all of these years. But I really didn't have a lot of goal to create a huge empire, to build a huge team for a long time. Really, it started out as, let's do this so I could earn enough to cover our product. And then it was, let's just, do enough so that I can help to cover the mortgage or whatever. It was extra money. It was money to replace what we had given up when I was working outside the home, which I had a really nice income. And but still just didn't really have the huge desire. I didn't have a need to build. My husband made a really great income, and we really felt like he was always going to be able to have that until about 3 years ago, when a company that he was working for eliminated his position. And along with that, we lost our benefits. And so knowing that I was already doing this business and I'd had this business in my back pocket for all these years, I decided to give it the respect that it deserved and treat it like a business, and go for that top level of the company. And so in doing that, we've been able to reach the second to the highest level, and we have vision benefits, and we have dental benefits, tuition reimbursement, life insurance, disability, a prescription telemedicine benefit, and continuing to build my business to the point where I'll be able to have that full benefits package hopefully by the end of this year. So it's incredibly it's a huge peace of mind. I mean, with Juice Plus, I don't have a need to go to the doctor on a very frequent basis at all. But if I have to have my knee repaired because I tore my meniscus from running or something like that, it's nice to be able to know that I have that opportunity to have surgical coverage and things like that. So it's important. And but the most gratifying piece now is knowing that we're going to be able to pay off our girls' college loans. We're going to be able to travel to Italy to see family. We're going to be able to continue to work with these most amazing, servant-hearted, like-minded people that are in our business. And that community is really the piece that's the most gratifying, because like Crystal said, these people have become my best friends. It's so great. So love what I get to do every day, and can't imagine being anywhere else. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up now. We're excited to network with two different kinds of people. Obviously, we want to talk with people who are ready to take the next step in their health, whether it's just to check out our free resources. If that's all that people are ready for, that's fine. Or you can make your life easier by adding Juice Plus. It only costs a few dollars a day, and kids get it for free, like we were talking about before. It's the simplest, most convenient, and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into busy families and busy people. The other thing that we're looking for are people that want to earn a stable residual income in order to expand their options and be able to make a difference for other people. This Freedom Revolution gives parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. But if you have another full-time opportunity, another full-time job, you can do that right alongside a Juice Plus mission, a Juice Plus business, and build your own dreams instead of somebody else's. Even college kids can have a Juice Plus business and do this in between classes and not have to report into a brick and mortar building and help to pay for school or school expenses. Empty nesters get to increase retirement so that there's more than enough to enjoy their life, keep their same standard of living, and even possibly give to future generations. And it all takes place in a simple system within a positive, fun community. We really do consider ourselves a Juice Plus family. And so we hope that you are thinking of people. Maybe you could ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? If you do think of somebody, we would love to invite them to an event just like this. I did record tonight, so you're welcome to get the recording from the person who invited you. But we're also going to be doing this again on the 22nd of August. So please feel free to come back and invite them. Invite anybody that you'd like to share this with, because we really do want to make a bigger difference in this world by reaching more people with this incredible opportunity, and that opportunity to be healthier and or to create financial options for yourself. So it's been super fun to talk to you guys tonight. We really, really are grateful that you were on with us. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and open it up for any questions that anybody might have.